Good morning, it's Mike Strange at Paradise Farms in southwest Arkansas. Just moved the cows into this paddock here. Kind of got this set up as a wagon wheel. Kind of show you how we did this. It makes it pretty easy to switch paddocks. And so you can kind of control where you want them to go. A lot of times when you let them into a paddock, if you got long lines, they don't like going down to the end, making a corner and then coming back down the same direction. The first, 15 or 20 of them will make it, then the rest of them will start following them down the line again, and they can't figure out how to get there. So what we did here is back from that back fence down there, we run a line up to the center here, and this is where we'll put the water. It's right here in the center, and you'll see we'll come up to the end and we'll go around one of these rings. We put a stake here, and you notice how it's wrapped there. Put a stake, wrap it, and then pull good tension on it. So when this line is opened up, then the tension is still on this line. So that's why we do that. But anyways, to open up this paddock, you come over here to this reel, and all you gotta do is take the reel off of here and reel it up to there, and then they go in the paddock. And then they go into the common area. So since I just let them in this morning, I have not set up the water, so I'm going to keep them out of here for right now until I can set up the water. And so instead of tomorrow or this evening moving them to the paddock right next to them, we can actually move them anywhere we want to. So all of these are set up the same way. So we got a paddock back over there, over here, 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 and here. So we can give them a paddock depending on the size of the paddock. They're not all the same size. We can give them, just for a few hours or for a day, depending on the size of it. And you can just choose which paddock you want them to go into. So they'll be in this will be common. So instead of going to the very next one, so they'd have to go back, because some of them will still be in the paddock, and some of them will be here in the common area, and then trying to get them to go back down that same direction would be a problem. So you let them into one of these over here, so they can't go follow the other ones down the line. So you just don't let them into the same paddock right away. I mean, the one right adjacent to it. So this kind of gives you a little control. It uses a lot of reels, but my 77-year-old mom is the one that moves them twice a day. So I try to make it easy for her, and I'd rather spend the money on the extra reels and poles than to not have her do this. So sometimes you do what makes sense for your situation. Like the Understanding Ag folks talk about context. So for your context, you may want to have fewer reels and just set up one at a time, but for mine, I try to set up at least a week or two at a time, so that my mom can come out here and easily move them and check on them and spend time with them, and she doesn't have to walk 200 yards across the field in rough ground. But anyway, this is kind of how we set it up. The water, you see that those blue poles and that whitish colored pole, that's where a water point is. So basically every third pole along this line here of T-posts, every third post is a water point, so we can put water buckets where we want to. So we'll come off of this one right here and just bring it out to this center. As you can see, that dead spot over there, that's where the water was last time. We were over here and the water leaked or overflowed or something, and so they tore that up really good with mud. So we don't want to put the water in the same spot. So we'll move it, let that heal, and Anyway, that's some of the things that you got to deal with. Out here it rains a lot, and it's usually when we get rain, it's not just you know, a half an inch or whatever. It's usually 3 inches at a time. You know, this last week it rained for 3 days, and I think we got over 9 inches. So it's a lot of rain, which we're very thankful for. It's growing some really good grass, especially being just mid-April. I think it's April 14th today. So cows are happy. The babies are dropping, and so that's really cool. As you can see, here's one in 62 and her baby. She was one of the early ones. This one, 121, and her calf, she's beautiful. It's a little bull calf. This one over here is just about to see how springy she is. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get too close. Super springy in the back. She's probably going to be one of the next ones. See, pretty soon to have a baby. So this one over here recently had a baby. But as you can see, there's a lot of little ones on the ground. They're very cute, playful. Here's a real pretty one over here. Look at that one. Just beautiful. That's its mom to the left. So that's half Longhorn, half South Pole. Little one there, that's a half South Pole, half Corriente. That's mom in the front of it. This one's real pretty. That's yellow 135 is its mom. That's the one right in front of it. This is a healthy little guy. This is the one that we're having to bottle feed. So its mom has rejected it, but I've been bottle feeding it, and then some of the other moms are letting it suck on its teats a little bit, get a little supplementation, some natural milk. Even if it's just a little, it helps. This one here, 219, she's about to have a calf too. You can see how springy she is in the back. That's going to be probably today or tomorrow. 117, she's the one that had the calf yesterday that I videoed. If y'all watched that video, that is the calf and its mom, and they're doing great. Here's one of my steers. He's beautiful. We don't normally name our cows, but that white one over there with the spots, speckled spots, the tan one, she's getting close to having a baby too. Her milk's come in real good. We have named her Becky. That's after my aunt. She loves this one, so we named it Becky. But everybody's looking good high grass. See this? So it's and here's my little puppy dog, bottle fed calf. He's just following me around everywhere. It's a bull calf. $132 has her calf. I believe that's it right there. And this is the mom. So she's part Corriente, half Corriente, half South Pole. So this will be 3/4 South Pole. $21.21's a good looking girl. She's getting pretty close too. As is, so you can see 226. Her milk's coming in. She's pretty swollen in the back there. She's getting real close too. So we'll have probably 3 or 4 of them drop in the next couple days. This was last year's calf. So then, if you can see that the egrets are coming back. So it's early. They just started. Last time I was here 2 weeks ago, they were not here. So they're flying in now. And there'll be a swarm of them real soon. This one's beautiful. This was the first one born of the new herd, the Southpaw herd from Integrity Ranch that we bought. Beautiful little heifer calf. This longhorn is getting fairly close. She's a real good mom too. Last year I had another calf that got rejected, and she adopted it and took care of both hers and the adopted one. 85, this longhorn here, she's already had her calf, and this is not it. This is her calf. Well, as you can see, I'm enjoying my coffee out here, walking through them, seeing what's going on. Just really beautiful morning. Love being out here. And I'll see y'all next time. Have a great day.